Hello everybody and welcome back to Break the Record Live. We are currently watching the Nax right now do his first run of the day here. For those of you not aware, Break the Record Live is a 3-day competition to find the best runner in Dark Souls Remastered's all bosses category here. We have these 7 runners who've qualified over the qualification period here, and actually we had Catalyst qualify, beating the world record with the current time to beat of a 1:02:48, I believe. And we are currently on day 2. We're about halfway through day 2 here. And we've got these racers racing for their share of $5,000 here, provided by the event sponsor, Kaspersky. Thank you very much for that. You can have a look at the standings here. We'll quickly pop up the leaderboard so you can have a look and see. You can see the racers here, what their current best times of the event are, and the prizes that they are taking home. Obviously, starting from $1,500 for first, all the way down to $300 at the bottom, with varying amounts here. Right now, we have everybody other than Dan and Olsku running at the moment. Both these runners did have a really good run going, but unfortunately, Olsku ran into a little bit of unfortunate accident in the DLC area with Manus, and then got the Priscilla softlock, and Dan Flesh had a little bit of computer trouble. With me right now, we do have our Speedsouls community members. We've got Capitan and Red. How are you both doing, and how well do you think Nax is going to do with his current pace here?
Hi. Yeah, I'm doing all good here. I'm just looking forward to next going into, I hope, into the DLC. I don't think you will have trouble on the way there. And I don't want to say too much. I think we can judge his pace the best after Guardian Artorias that around.
The DLC area.
Exactly. That's when it's make or break.
Also, quick correction there as well. The Catalyst has the world record currently with a 1:02:34. His current best event time is a 1:02:48. So very close to breaking the world record, but not currently there just yet. But again, breaking the record initially during the qualifying period. Seems to be a bit of a trend with these Break the Record live events. People get right into it. They break the record before the actual event.
Yeah, I can't believe. How dare they?
But
I don't think he got the 1:02:34 during the qualifiers.
Oh, he did. He did. He did.
He did? I mean, what?
Yeah.
Didn't he get it before the Break the Record live event was announced?
Oh, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I mocked him for getting it during the qualifiers. And him not understanding how the event works.
Yeah,
Let
maybe
me
I'm
double check here. All bosses Catalyst 3 weeks ago, 10th of November. So yeah, actually during the qualifiers.
I see. Never mind. My bad then.
Still a very good time to try and beat, though. And that is, like, that's part of the reason that these events take place as well. Break the Record Live's goal here, as the name suggests, is to try and get these runners to break the record live, to try and get a better run, to optimize strats, maybe even find new things. Like during the qualifying period, maybe you can find something new. It depends on how optimized the game is. And that's actually an interesting question here. Do you folks think that this category is optimized, or do you think and it's all down to execution now, or do you think there are some more little optimizations here and there that can take place? Capitan, what do you think about that one?
I think all the strats are done. Like everything that could be done is like being done. So I don't think there are any like little strats that can be done. But like always, you know, like doesn't matter how you think the record is, it can always be improved. So yeah, I think especially with a category like this that has like a lot of resets at the start and stuff like that, where you need to grind a lot. I can definitely see like a much lower time, like, you know, a low 102 being done at some point. It's just about whether or not someone is up for the job, basically.
And what do you think, Red? Do you think it's optimized?
So I don't know too much about the remaster compared to the original. I don't know if maybe you could introduce the wrong ropes into all bosses. It would be faster, but if so, Duck definitely would have done so already. The main thing to do is really to grind out RNG at this point. Get a run with good owners fight, good guardian fight, good miners fight. First try, gaming dragon jump. So it's really down to getting the RNG down, just grinding out good RNG, and also keeping your execution at a high level to break the records now. And then you can probably still improve the record by quite a bit. I think a low 1 or 2 is definitely humanly possible.
Definitely interesting there, yeah.
I completely forgot about the wrong warps.
Well, coming through right now, we do have Nax in the middle of his first run here. In the green, 4.6 seconds ahead, coming down into Thief's area. Having a look at our other runners right now, Catalyst has just restarted. Hopefully we'll see a couple of good runs coming out from Catalyst here. Gentov, still not able to get out of the early game, currently in the early game cycle. Mintus there coming through, trying to get through the Sens gate here. Getting ready to head up towards the Iron Golem. And Iron Boy right now finishing with a nice gold split on Sif, and currently in the Moonlit Butterfly fight. Ahead right now, looks like they are about 25 seconds ahead of their current PB.
Yeah, Iron Boy getting some double gold actually on the last 2 splits with Sif and Butterfly. And alright, Steve is first, but closing in on a DLC area as well. Where next will be going after he just gets rid of a doggo on the way.
Oh, there's that consistent damage that you're talking about.
He will take some fall damage on the way still, which should bring him into RTSR range.
Yeah. Oh, aggressive bandit knife. But yeah, like this fall here already takes like quite a good amount of damage. And then the last one should be enough.
Yeah, but that's a nice thing about the Light Reaper Civ, that you can take varying amounts of small damage or no damage at all, depending on where you drop down. The fastest way, luckily for Nax, is getting him some damage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there we go. Gets into the range. For those who do not, or maybe are not aware of the Red Houston Ring effect, it will improve his damage by a lot if he is below 20% of his maximum HP. Now, sadly, the maximum HP changes with the Dust Crown Ring as well, which gives you double the casts. Not double, just 50% extra casts for half of your HP, and actually half your max HP as well. So sadly, not every artist can be combined, and you want to have the balance ring.
That's a reset for
Anyways,
Nax.
What happened there?
Warp too early?
Yeah, he actually dark signed too early.
Oh
my god, no.
That's quite impressive because Sif's death animation is really, really fast. So usually you can just dark sign as fast as you can and you don't have too much issues, but it's definitely something that can happen when you have like stamina left, and you always have stamina left in Grapple Mage because magic don't use stamina. So he used it like instantly, but Sif didn't actually die, so that's why he checked his inventory. He didn't get the victory achieved message. He didn't get the Sif soul, so technically Sif was still alive. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
No, very unfortunate. So that means back to the start of the run here for Nax. Well, that's happening. We'll have a look over at Mintius here, back in Anne Orlando again, coming up towards the Painting Guardians. Hopefully we'll see another Ornstein coming through. Minty is having a lot of difficulty with Ornstein and Smo. Just not the fight not going as smoothly compared to the other runners here. He always seems to. Well, I'm not even getting that far because he just got backstabbed. That's all right then. Thank you. I'll take the blame for that one.
Good old vacuum rafters. Just
Oh, yeah.
vacuuming you on their sword.
Pulled right back in there. So that's a reset. And that leaves Iron Boy right now, the only other runner. But I'm scared to put him up on the big screen because I don't want to curse. Oh, we'll put him up on the big screen here. Currently ahead on the Seath split at the moment as well. So going to be heading down to the big old dragon. But yeah, so the only one currently not in the early game right now. Every other runner now back towards the end game through no fault of their own, really. Dark signing out a little bit too early. It's just like, oh, well, okay, fair enough. But a Catalyst 5 minutes into the run here, about to head up towards the Gargoyles fight. Iron Boy heading down towards the Crystal area with Seath and Nax and Mintus back in the Asylum.
Yeah, sadly, kind of a low density moment for us here, as the archive area is somewhat technical, but mainly also just walking from one spot to the next.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In this case, then it's probably a good time just to.
You could go to Catalyst, looking at the
You want to go for Gargoyle? We'll go for Gargoyles.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
see. Are we going to see some
Sure,
firebomb
let's go for
strats here?
Gargoyles.
We're going to see some firebombing. Yeah, setting up the pine,
Yeah.
throwing the firebomb.
Okay. And ideally, we get the tail cut. We do. Beautiful.
And then before the Gargoyle even knows what's hit him, his health's pretty much gone.
It's a really nice interaction that the Gargoyle always turns around when his tail is cut. So you can just cut his tail from in front of him with the firebomb. He can turn around and just get hits in for free. One of the many ways the Black Firebomb starting gift comes in handy during the whole run.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought the best starting gift was the Master Key. How wrong we all were.
We all know it's the pendant's the best
you
gift.
did both.
Yeah, fellow pendant user. Here we go. Debated forever, basically. Yeah, it's like, take the Master Key. It lets you indoors. No, I want this pendant. It's a magic thing. It'll do something. Years later, it does nothing.
The pendant is actually used in all achievements in the original.
Really?
Yeah, you pick up as a starting gift because you can trade it with the crows for a souvenir, I think, and that's one of the items that is required for the Dark Moon Covenant, I think. And so you use the pendant, you gift it, and then you dupe the souvenir. So yeah, all achievements actually start thief, but with the pendant. So it's kind of fun.
That's pretty cool.
Actually has a use. We found it,
All
guys.
these
The
years.
secret use.
You found the secret. It was for speedrunners all along.
Yeah,
Big
thanks,
brain
Mr.
plays
Miyazaki.
right there.
Yeah, too bad. It means you have to do Bandit Knife Asylum Demon though, and that's like super slow.
Oh yeah. But I mean, all achievements in the long run. Just
I mean, I
tank
guess
with
technically
30
you could get
seconds.
lucky and get it first try on a crow instead, but that would probably be slower just to do the running around and. But yeah, it's actually useful. Pretty cool.
Yeah, for anyone wondering where Callus is going here, he is currently taking a fairly long detour just to get the red Tearstone ring. I mentioned earlier, which will boost your damage if you fall below 20% max HP. And their damage increase is just so big that it's worth it to spend 2 minutes getting it. You also get some souls on the way, so you don't do it only for the ring, but you basically do it for the ring, and there are just some nice souls on the way you can pick up as well. Yeah,
like this run would just not work if you didn't pick up the if you didn't pick up the ring, especially with magic, because magic you would just run out of spells everywhere, so you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah. I don't think you can quantity buy on remastered.
No.
Yeah, which
So
can...
the way like you can abuse the prompts to do, for example, quantity duping, like Kara just did here with the soul he picked up in the Valley of Drakes. In the original, you can do something kind of similar with merchants, where, for example, a merchant offers you to sell only one set of soul spears, but you can just buy 999 instead. Not like you need 999, but like you could buy 5 or something. And so I think I'm not sure if 100% does that. Maybe I think all achievements do it as well. But yeah, like it would be extremely useful in this category if that was possible. But unfortunately, when they fixed move swapping, the way they fixed move swapping, which is like a very important glitch that happens and is used all the time in the original Dark Souls, the way they fixed it means that we can't do quantity buying from like merchants and stuff, unfortunately.
So right now we're seeing Catalyst get ready to head into Sen's Fortress here, using the death cam to unload some of the assets of the game, and then quitting out to fix the camera again. Meanwhile, we've got Iron Boy running across the lake. We'll be switching over to Iron Boy in a minute or two, as he's about to enter the DLC. So we've got Guardian, Artorias, and of course Calamite and Manus right now on very good pace at the moment as well. Actually, I just got a gold split on Seath there, saving 3.2 seconds, and overall 55 seconds ahead in this run currently. So about halfway through. Hopefully we'll see the run continue, and we got Guardian, and we're hoping for good RNG from both Guardian and Artorias.
And before he enters DLC, he picks up the antiquated set, and the headpiece of that, the Crown of Dusk, is another magic enhanced item, which will increase magic damage by 20%. So just to increase the damage even more.
I'm getting all the buffs, and hopefully RNG here. So we got the Guardian doing its jump attack, but getting staggered. Very nice.
That was perfect. Don't think there's a lot to improve there.
Nope, now we get the run from the Sanctuary down to the arena, where we want the same thing for Artorias here. We don't want any jumps. We don't want any flips. Stop taking lessons from Ornstein, please. It's like, just let us fire our spells at you. Let us end the fight quickly.
Yeah, and here we see the hidden body coming out again, just to not get annoyed by all the enemies in the Royal Woods here. Which is the area we are running through now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of gardeners in there. They're called gardeners, but they're actually just, I don't know, random people who try to kill you.
I was like, we call them gardeners. It's fine.
No,
yeah.
They are actually some of them that cut the trees on the other side of the DLC.
That's true. Some of them are like...
they have like snip weapons.
Yeah, snip weapons.
I don't know the actual name of the tool they're using, but I much prefer call that snip weapons.
Okay, that's new headcanon for me.
Here we go, heading off into the fog gate here. We'll see what Artorias is gonna do.
So get his homing storm out, which hopefully will hit. It often doesn't, but
should be good. Should stagger here.
There we go, actually getting the hit.
Oh, he's playing it safe. Yeah, he could have finished it here, potentially. Nice.
Nice.
Still very good.
Safe fight, yeah.
Looking for a very good split coming out here on this one.
Yeah, definitely an improvement over the last Artorias fight where we ran out of soul spears and tried to kill him with homing soulmars.
Oh, and a
I think it
gold
was
again.
Iron Boy. And we get a goal,
Very
yeah.
nice.
That's
A
really
minute
good.
and 14 ahead.
It's a
Really
2
good.
seconds gold. So according to his splits, it doesn't have any huge major time saves anymore. Just like a few seconds here and there, 3 seconds here, 2 seconds here. So if he keeps this steady pace, then he should be able to get a 107.
That'd be very nice. Going down from the 109 down to the 107.
Mm-hmm. So actual PB potential, because his best time on the event is a 109.10, but his best time, his best personal time is a 108.45. So for him, it's a real PB pace. So maybe he could do like Dan and get a real PB, like Dan did yesterday.
Do like Dan.
Yeah, be like Dan.
Well, Old School is back with practice. That doesn't have live split started yet.
Yeah,
So I
doing
guess
some
we're
manus
gonna
practice, I
for a
guess.
while here. Making sure that our setup works next time. As Iron Boy going for Gaulless Calamite. And so the reason we call it Gaulless Calamite is that you'll see, there we go, that's Calamite, the black dragon there. He just flies through the arena and breathes his like flame breath over and over. And obviously you're not supposed to fight against that. What you're supposed to do is talk to an NPC behind the door you need to get a key for, and that NPC will shoot him down, and then you can fight him actually melee. But you can actually damage him here, and with the strong magic shield blocking 100% of the damage of the flame breath, you can actually take down Calamite without talking to the NPC and getting their key beforehand, which saves quite a bit of time. Especially since you barely spent any time getting the strong magic shield spell as well.
So you can get there are different RNGs for Calamite. As after he burns the arena, he can either go back behind the cliff, which is the bad RNG because it's pretty slow, or he can instantly turn around. Right now, Iron Boy is getting the bad RNG every time, but it's also like it's the bad RNG, but it's also one of the more likely RNGs. So it's not rare to see Calamite go behind the cliff every time. But you can get a faster fight by like so here is already losing a bit of time compared to his Sum of Best, for example. But that was a good fight. So now Calamite dies, he can Dark Sign already now, and you will see as he walks towards Manus that he will get some souls in the Calamity Ring about now. There we go.
Dang.
Mm.
Calling it.
And while Iron Boy is heading down towards Manus, let's take a quick look at Catalyst. Catalyst is about to go and do the Ornstein and Smo fight. So let's see. Currently 0.5 seconds behind the current record time, and immediately getting the dashes and a close range point blank spear to the face.
Oh yeah, that looks
Nice.
very good.
Beautiful fight start there.
That's perfect, Ornstein. And the jog Smo, that's very good. So you can do the 2 great heavy. That's really nice.
Ooh,
That is a very, very good fight.
Yeah. So far.
Oh, getting the stagger.
Tiniest slither of health there was left.
Does he get an elevator? He does. Okay, that's very good.
So a very good fight overall there. That phase 1 was smooth.
He should save a bunch of time here. He has like 12 seconds to save compared to his PB. Yeah, 1650, so it's going to be like 1712. Should be 1713, 1213, something like that. So it's going to make like 10 seconds of time save.
Pushing it down even lower.
Lit, but I don't think there's too much that went wrong there. just shy of a gold split here. Like for a cripple mage on as that's as close to gold
Yeah.
as you expect to get, really.
Definitely can't go wrong with that, though. That's a good time save coming out of Ornstein and Schmo there.
Oh, and we're actually having all the runners live now.
Yeah, it's like their
Hey,
first time
Dan's
today.
back. There we go.
Are here.
We have a full house. We have got 7 runners all ready to play. We got a few of them doing practice right now, practicing certain skips, practicing certain tricks that they want to just try and get a little bit more consistent at right now. And obviously we know Catalyst is going to be heading off to the Stray Demon and then doing Dusk with the Hydra. So we're going to just take a quick look back at Iron Boy here. Iron Boy about to head down into the Manus fight. Currently 1 minute 12 seconds ahead of their PB at the moment.
Yeah, getting Dark Beat here, which is like the highest damaging spell you can really find. Quickly at least. I think there's like Pursuers might actually outdamage it, but it's far out of the way for the amateur. Or I never played with magic outside of speedruns.
What is
And I'm not sure. Sorry.
what is happening with Iron Boy's splits?
Oh, yeah, it's
I wasn't looking. Did he did he die while we were watching Catalyst?
I think he did. I didn't notice anything.
yeah, that would make sense.
It's the only
Because,
thing
yeah,
that you could wonder.
He might have died on Hellbridge.
Because yeah, he's losing all the time. So
That's unfortunate. He might just be ahead after this fight. But lost a lot of time. So it's about a minute time loss. So yes,
Must have pulled a death somewhere. Hmm. But
Oh,
that
yeah,
is the
it
run
did.
through DLC.
he did die to the meme rolls before Darkbeat pickup.
Oh,
So I had
okay.
to do the run back twice then, and that'll cost the that'll cost you that time, unfortunately. But currently the runner furthest ahead at the moment, arguably, I mean, I don't know if you'll agree with this, arguably one of the more consistent runners, has finished the most runs out of everybody so far. Has set a number of PBs today, or over the event as well, which is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that red tier stone ring set up, just waiting for the elevator to go down and then backstepping off onto it. But a Catalyst, unfortunately, getting a reset there as well.
That was such a nice
It
ONS
was a
time.
very good run going on there, yeah. Coming out 8 seconds ahead after Ornstein on the pace that he was at was very, very good. But we've got all our runners around a similar point right now. We got Minty is heading in towards the Anorlondo section here. Going to be coming up to Ornstein and most. Nax is back in the Gargoyles right now. Gentov doing a little bit of practice. Ozku. Oh no, I think Gentov just about to go into a run as well. Ozku in the start of the run too. So all these runners are sitting around the same time. So this is going to be a perfect time to take a little break here. We're going to take a 3-minute break. I'm going to swap hosts as well. I'm going to be ducking out for a little while. We'll be back later on this evening. Going to be handing you over to the ever wonderful Mr. Boy here. Going to be coming back as well. And yeah, stick around, grab yourself a snack, go stretch your legs, grab yourself some water. We'll be back after this quick 3-minute ad break.